Okay, the sun has come out briefly and I'm hoping that she stays out. Let's all pray and keep our fingers crossed. Hi guys, my name is Kisu and I am a content creator from Perth, and today we're going to be talking all about The Ordinary, more specifically finding a routine if you have oily skin using the products from The Ordinary. So if you're in the skincare beauty sphere, you might have heard of The Ordinary. They are a brand underneath Decium and they are most known for their really affordable, no-nonsense approach to skincare. So their product names are usually the main ingredients plus the percentages, which can require a little bit of decoding, okay? A little bit of Googling if you're unfamiliar with certain ingredients and skincare terminology, but hopefully today I'm going to shed some light on some of their popular products for oily skin and tell you guys why they're so great. So if you have oily skin, that just means that your skin overproduces sebum. Nothing to be ashamed of, okay? I have personally oily combo skin. I'm overexposed again. No, we're good. I have oily combo skin, so typically I'm more on the combination side, so oily in my T-zone, but in summer, my whole face is a sebum making factory. It is overproducing sebum like it is going out of style. Like I am greasy, I am shining, yeah. You could fry an egg on my nose. So it's really important to make sure that you're using the correct products that work well with your skin, because oily skin in particular is more prone to specific things like acne and clogged pores. So you want to make sure in your skincare routine that you're using products that won't help exacerbate that. You want to help minimize that. I like to focus on three main things: cleaning, cleaning, treating, then protecting. So cleaning your face using a cleanser, exfoliating, because if you have oily skin, you're more prone to dead skin cell buildup on your face. So you want to make sure you're cleaning and exfoliating and getting a really good clean face. 2, treating, so targeting specific things like acne, acne scars, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, all of that. And then lastly, protecting, making sure that you're using a really good moisturizer and SPF. Do not skip out on your SPF. I will yell it from the rooftops. Make sure you're wearing SPF every day, all day, every day. Do not skip out on your SPF. So all of these products from The Ordinary can be found on the Adore Beauty website. And so when you're starting out your routine, you're gonna start off with a cleanser, obviously, to clean your face. And so you can use the Squalane cleanser. So this cleanser is $13.90. And like its name suggests, it includes squalane. That is the star ingredient. Not to be confused with squalene. They're both produced by the body, but squalene is a precursor to squalane, and it can kind of get a little confusing. Squalane is known for its like anti-inflammatory capabilities, hydration, softens the skin. So this is a great first step cleanser to help just take off your makeup, SPF. It is a great gentle cleanser that doesn't leave your skin feeling all dry and stripped. It's really hydrating. So it's great to use, yeah, every single day, morning and night. It does undergo like a bit of a textural change. So when you first dispense it, it's kind of like a balmy consistency. And then as you continue rubbing it in, it becomes more of like a clear oil. So if you're somebody who typically doesn't really like the feel of normal oil cleansers, this is a good one to try out because it doesn't feel like a regular, like really liquidy oil cleanser. If you're like me and you really do like the feel of really liquidy oils to use as your oil cleanser, then you might not like this just as much. Even though it does undergo a bit of a textural change, it is still pretty viscous and it doesn't spread as easily as like a liquidy oil. So I find that I have to use a little bit more than I normally would. So that's just something to note. If you're somebody who likes really liquidy oils, then it's a good one to use, but you might just have to get used to the feel of it. So in the morning after you have cleansed your face, you can follow it up with the Salicylic 2% mask. So like this name suggests, it is a mask and it contains 2% salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a beta hydroxy acid. So that's just basically a gentle chemical exfoliant. So it's great for targeting clogged pores, blackheads, all of that stuff. This mask is really, really good. It also includes ingredients like black charcoal, which is really porous and absorbent. So it sucks out all of those things that would clog up your pores. It also has Amazonian clay, which is great for just absorbing any excess sebum. So this mask is great for like balancing oil, balancing shine, great if you have oily skin. You only need to use it 1 to 2 times a week. And when you're putting it on, just leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. So it costs about $21.90, and a little does go a long way. I typically just put it on my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily. Do not use this if you have really sensitive skin or if you have compromised skin because it can make your skin really irritated. If masks aren't really your thing, then you can exfoliate with the lactic acid. This is the lactic acid 5% plus HA, so it's also got hyaluronic acid in it. There is a 10% version also available if you want something a little bit more potent, but if you're just starting out, then the 5% is a great starting point. Lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid, so it is a chemical exfoliant. If you have oily skin, your skin is more prone to dead skin cell buildup, clogged pores, blackheads, so it's really important to make sure that you are exfoliating at least 2 to 3 times a week. As a chemical exfoliant, it's really great for helping boost cell turnover so you get fresher and healthier looking skin much quicker, so it helps boost radiance as well as lighten up dark spots. If you're introducing acids into your routine for the first time, you definitely want to build up, so I would suggest probably using it once a week and then eventually 2 to 3 times a week. Only use this at night because chemical exfoliants do make your skin a little bit more sensitive to the sun. So make sure you're using this in your nighttime routine, and then in the morning you are making sure to wear an SPF. This is about $12.40 on Adore Beauty. I typically put it on like a cotton round and then just sweep it across my face. So we have cleansed our face, we've exfoliated our face, and now it's time to treat our face. And the first product I'm going to recommend is the Niacinamide 10% plus 1% zinc. This product, you guys, I can't even, like, one of my absolute favorites. Okay, this is one of the first products from The Ordinary that I tried. Now it's just like one that I constantly reach for. Niacinamide is one of my favorite ingredients, period. And this serum is just like that. I always have it on hand because I love it so much, okay? If you have oily skin, niacinamide and zinc are great products to help like decongest the skin, to help regulate sebum levels as well. Even if you don't have oily skin, it's just a great all-around serum for all skin types. It helps to reduce bacteria on your face that can lead to blemishes, helps with oil production, helps minimize pores, helps like soothe and like hydrate your skin after breakouts. It does it all, guys. It does it all. And the price point, $9.80. Okay, less than $10, and you get this little duo of just goodness. You can get a supersized bottle, which is 60 mils. This one here is 30 mils. I really like that it absorbs really nicely into the skin. It spreads really easily. It doesn't feel like heavy. It's really lightweight. Just a great serum. Get yourself some niacinamide, guys. After the niacinamide, I like to layer the hyaluronic acid. So this is the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. I like to layer it on after the niacinamide because it is just a little bit thicker than the niacinamide. But yeah, this is basically like instant hydration in a bottle, okay? Hyaluronic acid can attract 1,000 times, guys, 1,000 times its weight in water. So it is a great ingredient for water retention and just hydrating the skin. This serum in particular has 3 different weights of hyaluronic acid, so that means that it's able to penetrate even deeper into your skin. Okay, so you're getting multi-depth hydration, guys, from this little serum right here. It also contains vitamin B3, which helps to support the hyaluronic acid and also boost surface hydration. It's a great product to use if you have oily skin because it is not heavy. It's very weightless, it feels really nice, and it absorbs really well. The last thing you want to be using on oily skin is something that feels really heavy and really greasy and just like sits on your face. This serum is not that. You can use this morning and night, so in your morning routine or in your PM routine daily, and it's only like $12.90. And there is also a supersized version available, so a 60 ml version of this bottle available too. So the last product that I would recommend to help treat your skin is The Ordinary's Granactive Retinoid Emulsion 2%. I don't actually have it with me, so let's just pretend that this is it. It wouldn't be in a clear bottle like this, it would be in like a dark UV protected bottle. But basically, the Retinoid Emulsion 2% is a retinoid. And what is a retinoid? They're basically groups of vitamin A derivatives that are best known for helping boost cell turnover, helping reverse the signs of aging, and most importantly for oily people, helping to combat acne. Okay, so it's a great product to use if you've got oily skin, if you've got acne prone skin. Get yourself a retinoid. The active ingredient in the retinoid emulsion 2% is a ingredient that I cannot pronounce, so hopefully in editing it will like come up down here. The acronym is HPR, and basically it's a less abrasive solution, or like a less abrasive alternative to like retinoic acid or like prescription retinols. So the retinoid emulsion is great for so many different things, like targeting dark spots and hyperpigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles, acne scarring, active breakouts. It is $17.90 and you only use it at nighttime. So with any retinols or retinoids, only use them at night. They make your skin really sensitive to the sun. Okay, so make sure that you use an SPF. If you're also using actives in your PM routine, you might want to alternate between using a retinoid and an active. So use like your AHA or BHA one night and then use your retinoid the other night. Otherwise, if you use them both on the same night, it might be just a little bit too much for your skin. Okay, so you don't want to do that. And definitely, like the AHAs and BHAs, you want to build up your tolerance to it. So start off like once a week and then eventually build up to like 3 to 4 times a week. And now we're down to the last part of our routine, which is protecting the skin. So starting off with the natural moisturizing factors plus hyaluronic acid. This is just a great hydrating moisturizer to use at the end of your routine. You can use it in the morning, you can use it at night, all day, every day. It is $12.90, and yeah, it's just great if you have oily skin because it is oil-free and it's non-comedogenic. So that means that it's not going to clog up your pores. Yay! It's really hydrating. It's got a bunch of hydrating ingredients, like obviously the hyaluronic acid, as well as a bunch of amino acids that just help to maintain long-term hydration throughout the day. So definitely a fan of this. You're gonna follow up with an SPF, okay? Let's all say it together, guys. SPF. If there's one thing that you take from this video, it's wear SPF all day, every day. So The Ordinary, I don't think they have an SPF out yet. I remember reading about them formulating one, but I haven't seen it. So what SPF I would recommend for you if you have oily skin is the Ultraviolet Clean Screen SPF 30. That is pretty much it from me, guys. I hope you learned something. Comment below your favorite products from The Ordinary. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos from Adore Beauty, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on another upload. I will catch you guys later. Bye!